tewali motoka kutambula okuva saawa emu okutuuka saawa 4, tewali pikipiki, tewali gaali, tewali duuka kugulawo, tewali business. Ffe tugamba nti leka Uganda eggalewo. Tuli ffenna tugamba Uganda eggalewo tusobole okweyonja.
Is 23rd of the month of June 2026. This is when I gave the prophecy. So this is a prophecy for those in Uganda, Kampala, and I am looking at people especially who are into business, people who wake up and go to town, people who go to the streets to look for. I want us to take out some time and pray for people who are doing business, If you know you're doing business and you're on the streets, especially streets of Kampala, you're doing business and you're on the streets. It may not necessarily be your business. You can go and work at someone's business. There's that possibility also. I'm talking about shops now. Streets where people are working on shops, streets. My words are specific. This is a prophecy, by the way. This is a prophecy. I was carried by the Spirit of God to the future. Just very, very close. It is very, very close. Prince, my spiritual son, Prince, I hope you're listening. This is one of the duties I want to leave you to handle. If you can handle it in the spirit realm, it will reflect in the physical. I saw when people who are doing business in the streets, like shops, behind shops, buildings and behind buildings. I'm talking about buildings, okay? Streets, shops, buildings. I saw police and army chasing people on the streets. Chasing people running from the front to the back. Okay? I actually, most times if you hear me prophesying, I always tell you that I participated in the vision. I was one of the people who were chased in the vision. Though it doesn't mean that I will be there. No, I'm just trying to tell you the feeling of what was taking place. I saw police and army coming on double cabins, Land Cruisers, vehicles. I saw them jumping off, chasing people. People were running, scattering all over the place. It was helter-skelter, if I'm to explain it in a way that someone could understand. But I saw army, police in uniform, chasing people with sticks. They might be carrying guns, but I didn't see them using guns. It was just sticks. Some people were getting arrested also. This is not political, but I think there's some situation which is coming that needs to be looked into in detail, because I saw people being chased and arrested. So this is a prophecy for those in Uganda, Kampala, and I am looking at people especially who are into business, people who wake up and go to town, people who go to the streets to look for money. I'm praying for you that your life is preserved and protected, and you will not be arrested.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Uganda. Made by Fahim.
That dodge from passing down here and use the flyover. The police people and the military that has been staged at the end of just at the end of the flyover, where people that are walking at the flyover drop from, and that is where they are picked and stopped and asked to clean. So literally the streets remain literally empty for now. The traffic is literally not there, Tracy. It is only specific cars that you can be able to see, ambulances, if there are any, or security cars that are moving, either patrolling or those that are leading, government officials and that are moving. Those are the only specific cars that we have seen. There are a few taxis, I think 7 a.m. caught them around this particular place. and those they were parked aside the road. I do not know where the occupants went. Probably they were also picked and forced to clean. We did find those taxis this particular year, but there are no occupants in there. Certainly it's because the exercise is for cleaning. So whoever is picked and found walking, they are stopped and they are forced to clean. Certainly there are those that Tracy might want or might have thought they would dodge and start moving and try to dodge police officers and security people. But the deployment seemed to have been strategic. Tracy.
tutuuseeko mukulembeze ali siriyasi
ate akyasobola bannayuganda abeesobolera bino bye bakangaza abeesobolera gw'olabye yafuguma
nze ngeno yantugambye olunaku lulamba twali esigaddeyo